So this city of Harper started as a colony started by the state of Maryland. The city, it's almost like it's been abandoned, except the people still live here. So this is the Morningstar Lodge, and it was associated with the Freemasons. There were a lot of rumors of ritual stuff going on. With no motorcycle experience, I set off from the top of Alaska to ride around the planet to the bottom of New Zealand. I'm calling it the Big Spiral. We're in West Africa, and this is the next day of my adventure. Good morning from Harper, Liberia. So today we're going to head into Côte d'Ivoire, the next country over from Liberia. But before we do that, I really have to show you this city, Harper. It is so interesting. In fact, it might be one of the most interesting towns or cities that I've been in during my whole trip, actually. So we're just going to head into the city and I'm going to show you. All right, let's turn left here. So this city of Harper started as a colony started by the state of Maryland, which is just, it kind of blows my mind. So the state of Maryland, which is already a fairly small state in itself, came over here and started this colony called Harper or Maryland. It started it as a place to, well, it's the same reason Liberia was started. The idea was to give, it's a bit tricky to talk about it, to give freed African American slaves an opportunity to go back to Africa. And so they came over here and took this kind of bit of land and created a bit of a colony. And certain African Americans, freed slaves, did come over here. And basically the story is the same with Liberia. Liberia is the same thing, but Harper was first. Now this means that you get like a kind of a lot of this old American style architecture here, and we're gonna head into the old town. It is so interesting. It is so interesting. So we're still just on the outskirts here, but yeah, you can see even some of this, like that water tower is just on its own is super interesting. All right, so now we're getting back into the old town, and you can kind of see this kind of American style influence with these balconies. It's like here you see these balconies, and it's a bit like the southern states, like South Carolina and things like this. But it's this city, it's almost like it's been abandoned, except the people still live here. So all these kind of old buildings, like this one, just completely abandoned, but the city's still alive. It's still thriving. So these old buildings, it's just unbelievable. So this building here is like it's an old mansion, but it's been kind of abandoned, but I think people are living in there. And then we get to the kind of end of town, and it's just all these old, it's just amazing, isn't it? But this one here is maybe one of the most interesting ones. This building was the home of one of the presidents of Liberia. Hello.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine.
Is it possible to look inside?
Yes.
Yes.
Come.
Are you taking care of this place?
Yes.
Oh, really? This is one of the homes of William Tubman, Liberia's president from 1944 until his death in 1971. Born in Harper, Tubman was the grandchild of freed American slaves who had immigrated from the state of Georgia. So do you have any connection to this place?
Yes, I have a connection with old people. My old people was connection with them.
Okay, like your grandparents or great-grandparents?
Yeah, grandparents.
Oh, really?
Everybody's.
With 3 stories and 25 rooms, it was known as the Palace. My name is Eric.
This is is my name.
Susie?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Susie.
Same to you. We have a little set. Nice room. Everything.
Oh, is that for an elevator?
Yeah.
Oh, for like food and stuff.
Food inside. Everything.
With the mansion being left to his widow, she was unable to care for it. Oh, look at this bathroom. In 1980, the Americo-Liberian ruling class was overthrown in a coup, and in 1989, civil war broke out.
Why you took bath before?
This was his bath before?
Yes.
Interesting. After years of looting, only this skeleton remains. But there's one thing the looters couldn't take.
This is the safe.
Okay. Oh, the safe.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Nobody can open it. It's cannot open. They send a lot of people to open this.
Oh, nobody's tried to. Oh, it's never been opened.
Nobody opened.
So it's concrete. Yeah, they tried to cut it out and there's concrete behind.
Yes.
But now, it's people like Susie who have become the de facto owners. Thank you. Have a good day. Well, I did not expect to get like a bit of a guide there. I was so surprised. Okay, so the next building here, this is the Freemason building, the Morning Star Lodge. So this is the Morning Star Lodge, and it was associated with the Freemasons. And although it's called a lodge, it was not a hotel, but more of a gathering place for the elite. There were a lot of rumors of ritual stuff going on. A lot of people believe that decisions about the country were being made in here. So it was basically kind of an elite hangout. Well, I have to go inside, don't I? Morning Star Lodge. Someone's definitely taking care of this. So the rumor is that President Tubman built this, but it was never really an official building. Look at this. A big star in the middle. There's no roof here anymore. It's starting to rain. Look at the city there. I could see from the drone there's that ball up there, and I think it must have been some kind of ornament, but the way it's angled, it makes it seem like it's like some kind of chamber for someone to go into. Hello. Okay, let's head back down. The rain should stop soon. It's very the rain just comes in spurts here. Hello. Hi. Are you guys allowed to go in there? No, not allowed? Why? Parents say no?
No, not use.
Not use? Okay. You guys want to see?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? You want to see?
Yeah. What am I looking at? Everybody. Let me see. Camera clear. What? Wow. Oh, yeah, F what? They didn't look at the horses.
Here, one sec. Let's go sit down. And now you can see easier, yeah?
Yes.
This is your city here.
Yeah.
It's a really cool city. Do you know this church?
Let me see it.
You see this church?
Yes.
And do you know this boat too?
Yes.
The boat on the beach?
Yes.
Do you know how long this boat has been here?
Yes.
How long?
I think about 4 months. 4 months.
4 months?
Yeah. Another one here.
There's some more. Yeah, there's 4 over there, isn't there? Let's go look at something else. There's another church.
The basketball court.
Oh, you know the basketball court? Where is it?
There's it.
This one here.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the playground.
There's the spot.
Oh, this is your favorite place?
Yes. When children play.
Oh. I like it. I wouldn't think to film that one. I want to film the church. But yeah, your city is so cool. It's such an interesting place. The drone's coming back. It's coming back. The kids are so fun. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It's such a fascinating city. It's just so interesting. Anyways, I think we'll head out of the city now. We're gonna head to the border now with Côte d'Ivoire. I believe today is Sunday, so everybody, especially the ladies, they're all dressed really nicely today. I think a majority Christian in Liberia. Alright, we're hitting the border zone now. I gotta figure out where immigration is and customs. Hello. Is this immigration? Okay. Maybe it's customs, I don't know. I met a couple of Chinese guys over at customs there, and they spoke some English, and so all this construction here is they're building a new bridge across the river, and he's like, oh, maybe 2 more years they're done. But right now there's no bridge, so we're still taking a boat. I have not encountered any money changers yet, or SIM card people, maybe on the other side, but I don't really need it because we're going into Côte d'Ivoire, which is CFA. So CFA is a currency that is used in a lot of these French-speaking countries. So my first country with that was Senegal. Come on, you can start. There we go. Bye-bye. Yeah, so this next country is CFA again. So you can think of it as a bit like the euro, where it's used across many countries. I kept some of that. I didn't change it after I left Senegal. I think, what else? Guinea-Bissau was using CFA, I think. I forget which one. Oh yeah, here's the river already. Oh yeah, they just unloading on the other side. Oh yeah, see they're building a bridge here. Maybe I'll get my Sifa out here. I thought there was going to be some progs, but nobody is approaching me. Loading truck on the other side there. Is that your bike?
No.
No. But you like to pretend it is.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Are you from Europe?
No, Canada.
Canada. I want to go Canada.
It's a good place. It's a good place.
Can you take me to Canada?
I just met you. I can't take you to Canada.
Okay. It's my pleasure meeting you.
Woo. Oh.
Crossing go is
Yes, I'm crossing.
one Jimmy for the bike. You and the bike, one Jimmy Sifa,
How much?
10,000 Sifa.
Okay, are you running this thing? Yeah?
Oh, you don't know?
Is this, I don't know who's, is he the guy to pay?
Go down.
Is he trying to trick me? A little bit?
He's going to trick you.
He's trying to trick me. So how much is it?
No,
No cost?
it's okay.
It's okay? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
You are from Colombia,
Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, yeah.
So this,
Yeah, in Canada we have province. So like here you have county, and so we have province, and so I'm from the province of British Columbia. Yeah,
you speak French too?
a little bit. Do you speak French?
Both.
What's that?
Both.
You speak French and English? Yeah, je parle un peu de français. Mon français c'est très mauvais. Oui.
Non, c'est pas bon, c'est bon quand même.
No, my English is my natural language.
Okay, my English is not good,
Oh yeah.
but small.
I think your English is better than my French.
Oh, yes. So, from here, where you travel?
I start in Canada, and then I ride in England, and then I go all the way down Morocco, you know, Mauritania, and then I get all the way here.
Gambia,
Yeah,
Severlu,
yeah,
Abuja,
yeah, and I get 2 guineas in there as well.
Ivory
Yeah.
Coast.
Now Ivory Coast.
Ghana.
Yeah, Ivory Coast is number 25, country 25 for me. Yeah, lots of countries.
After that, you go Ghana.
After Ghana, Togo, Benin.
Benin, Nigeria,
Yeah,
South Africa.
you know it.
Okay, safe journey.
Thank you, man. That's immigration or customs? Okay, go there first. Okay, thank you. All good? Yeah. Oh, I totally expected to pay something to go there, but so I think this is immigration or something. Okay, that was one of the easiest border crossings I've had so far. 0 fixers, actually 0 money changers, 0 SIM card guys. Actually, the SIM card guys are kind of useful because if I go to this the office to get it officially, the orange office, sometimes there's lineups. And I remember when I was in Guinea-Conakry, I waited in one of these offices for 3 hours. Actually, not even in the office. I waited outside the office for 3 hours. So So yeah, this is country number 25, Côte d'Ivoire, or gas. Maybe I need some gas. Okay, I can go get some gas. Côte d'Ivoire or Ivory Coast. Hello. Oh, hello. How are you? I need some gas. Yeah. Is it working?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Oh, how are you? Thanks for the ride.
Yeah, no problem. we are friends.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
I have my small brother in Canada.
You have what?
My brother in Canada.
You have a brother in Canada, really? What city?
So Montreal.
Montreal. Oh yeah. French English city. Yeah, yeah. Oh, very cool. Thank you. Okay, so we got, how much did we get in there? About 12 liters, maybe 13 liters. But yeah, regarding the bike not appearing to be straight, like you can see, like this display is pointing, like it looks like it's pointing to the left. Yeah, overall I'd say I got away pretty easy with that incident in the last video. So look at this road, it's just like magical. And it just rained, so it's so green right now. That was kind of funny. I show my passport and you just see all the stamps in there. And they just kind of start laughing. Like, wow, this guy's come a long way. But yeah, I was a bit confused. I haven't seen a checkpoint like that before. There's like a spike strip there. Oh yeah, well, you might be wondering why my tablet is working again. I don't know why. But it started working again. My theory is that it got too hot. And when it gets too hot, it's just like, I've had enough. But later on it started, it powered on and I go, okay. So I'm glad for that. But yeah, it might have had too much of that day, you know. That was a big day for me, but it was also a big day for the tablet. So. I thought I was like, wow, the roads are so good. Am I allowed to take that back? That's okay. I don't mind riding a little bit off-road, on the road. These palm plantations, they're just so beautiful. Maybe I'm just gonna go right in there. Wow.
Sunday morning, I was sitting outside. I saw my girl coming on my way to me.
I think I saw on the drone that there's a road up here that I can exit through. But yeah, I believe these would be coconut palms. I can see what look like coconuts up there. I know it's a farm, but it's just so beautiful. We don't get farms like this in Canada. Ah, yeah, there's the road again.
And on my dreams, no matter where she can go.
Hello. Bonjour. Ça va bien.
Super.
J'arrive à Côte d'Ivoire aujourd'hui. Je partir à Harper, Liberia.
Là,
Oui, oui.
ok. Vous pouvez descendre, on va faire des prises de vue.
The passport?
Le passeport.
Oui, oui, ok. Ok. Merci beaucoup. It's a little different here. So they're taking pictures, and it's just funny. As soon as I arrived, they're like taking pictures of me. Yeah. So what they're probably doing is they're probably posting those pictures in a WhatsApp group, and then so all these other border points will be in the same group, and they'll basically know I'm coming, and it won't be a surprise when I show up. In Glacier, maybe they have ice cream. Oh. Oh. I just realized I don't have my backpack. I would have taken it off at the drone place. Oh, it's been like an hour. I have to go back. Well, I think I left my backpack probably in that palm forest. That's really dumb. Maybe I can look at my GoPros. Okay, I looked on the GoPro and I left it at the palm plantation. That was dumb. So about 40 minutes back. I'm hoping nobody's walked down that road that I left it on. But that road I went down is not very well used, but obviously someone could have gone down it, that's for sure. So anyways, I gotta go back. It's right after that police checkpoint where they're taking the picture of me. It's basically right there, so that's stupid. But yeah, the backpack is important, but it also has the GoPro on it, and the GoPro has footage on it. And well, if I don't get that GoPro back, I won't have that footage. But now that I'm riding without the pack on, it really feels, you're like, how did I not notice that? Oh wow. Bonjour. J'ai oublié mon sac à dos.
Mon sac à dos.
Oui.
Ça, à tabou.
Yeah, oui. Vous voudrez passeport?
Non,
Non? Ok. Merci. Okay, so I came out of a trail from the forest somewhere. Yeah, probably there. And then I entered from over there. This looks like it. There it is. So stupid. How did I drive away from that? Oh, I'm so glad I found it. It's got water in it too. I'm thirsty. Oh yeah. Okay, don't do that again. It's so stupid, Eric. Come on. Okay, it's still a beautiful forest though. Those checkpoint police guys are gonna be like, that was fast, what the? C'est bon, bon. Ouais. Merci beaucoup. Okay, we made it back to where we were. That's where I got my ice cream. That was a bit of a mistake. The mistake cost me, I don't know, 1.5 hours? Something like that. Whoops, don't do that again, Eric. Okay, we keep going now. Oh, is that a traffic light? We've just arrived in San Pedro. And I'm not sure when the last time I saw a traffic light is. Apparently there's a hotel here. Oh, there. I don't know what's going on with that. Hello. All right, we made it to Cote d'Ivoire. Not without one hiccup there, but it all turned out okay in the end. For me, the real highlight of the day was Harper. It's such an interesting, visually stimulating city. It was just what an amazing, interesting spot on the planet. I don't know. I find that it's so amazing. And the people I stayed with, it was more of a homestay really, and they were just so nice, so kind. They actually gave me some food, yeah, and actually the son, he washed my boots. He just came around the corner holding my boots completely clean, and I just started laughing because I've never cleaned them ever. I guess he felt like it was time. And in actual fact, like they were quite dirty with the clay from the crazy day before. So, but some power issues there, and so usually like I'll take a day off and I'll start editing and stuff. But if the power drops, then I can't really edit. So I was like, okay, well I'm gonna go out and do some stuff. So one of the things I did was I had the bike washed, which was very, very dirty. And the boys that washed it, they were only asking like 300 Liberian dollars, which is, I don't know, less than $2, I think. And they spent like an hour cleaning it. And so in the end, I gave them a lot more, and they were like so stoked. But yeah, it was, like, sometimes you come across stuff that's like way overpriced, and then sometimes you find stuff that's like way underpriced, and you're like, okay, there's no way I can get away with paying them what they're asking for and feel good about it after. So just give them like a bunch more. And then the other thing that happened is I went for a haircut, and I just want to tell this story because it's kind of like it's just one of the quirks of traveling through Africa. Well, basically as someone with straight hair, And so I'm going for the haircut. I'm like, I wonder how this is gonna work out. Like this guy, like he's probably not cut someone with like a straight hair like mine before, and yeah, in the end, he didn't know exactly what to do with me, and because he's like shaving my head, and normally like when you shave your head, you kind of go against the grain because you want the hair to kind of go into the blades, but he was like going with the grain and stuff, and I was like kind of like telling him like, oh, just go against the grain and stuff like this. And then anyways, I just had a shower, and here, let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, there's this little tuft here. You missed a spot. Not a criticism on him in any way. I was kind of expecting, like, how's this gonna work out? And yeah, it kind of worked out as I expected. Otherwise, he did a really good job. But yeah, I clearly, I don't think he'd cut someone with like a straight hair before. So I just thought I'd share that story because it's kind of part of the experience, and it made me kind of smile. But we haven't updated the map in a while, and actually we missed the whole country. So one sec. All right, so last time we updated the map, we were in Bow, Sierra Leone, and that's when I took that old railway into Bow. And then the next ride was just riding to the border. And then after the border, I went like up here, something like this. And that's where I was looking for that blue lake, but instead had like an immigration shakedown. And the guy's like, what will you do for the guards? I'm like, nothing. And then I went to Monrovia. And then from Monrovia, I rode like this, something like that, to Greenville. And I was expecting it to be more difficult than it was, but it actually turned out to be perfect conditions. And then the next day I got exactly what I wanted, and it just slowly became more and more single track in here, and then like getting muddy, and then river crossing, and then getting really muddy, and then crash, and then rainstorm. That was definitely a crazy day. But then I ended up in Harper, maybe one of my favorite towns I've visited so far on this trip. Is so interesting. And then today I visited Harper, and then we crossed the border into Cote d'Ivoire over the river, and then I basically followed this road and lost my my backpack, and then now we are in San Pedro. Oh yeah, so then I also wrote down 24 Liberia, and then 25 Cote d'Ivoire. And then also, I don't know if this really has any significance, but we've really rounded the corner here, and we've been going southeast for a while, but now we're going to have to go east and even a little bit north until we get to Cameroon, where we can start to go south again. Anyhow, I hope you're enjoying the videos. I'm enjoying making them. And yeah, and if you really enjoy them, I'd love if you subscribed. It always helps the channel, and it gives me a little boost when I see that number go up. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Okay, bye.